Hey, right back for another video. And today I was going to talk about just kind of, well, currently right now I'm transitioning from like after high school and the like first year of university experience and kind of like just just going becoming not really becoming a different person but more coming more into yourself outside of like how you were before. I mean, obviously, just kind of like living on your own and finding yourself in a different social setting because that's what happens to a lot of people when either they go to college or they like start working and are outside of just kind of like a bubble of primary education system. I ran into like an old, not friend, but an old person I went to high school with who always used to kind of like be a dick to me. But like this was a guy who would always just like kind of like talk shit and kind of just like just kind of like dog on me all throughout high school. And it was really funny seeing this guy because I was talking to him again and we were just kind of like connecting for a little bit because it was kind of like after high school whole setting. But there's a kind of special connection that not really too special. I mean, at our school, it's kind of like just we connected on like just an aspect of personality that I think was someone just walked by in the hallway. I'm recording in the study room like a fucking jackass. But yeah, so we we met, we were talking, and this guy was like, "Yo, like you used to be like such a loser in high school, but you're cool now." And I just like, I I fully just like laughed in his face. I was like, "Dog, what?" Like, because this guy's a year older than me, so he's been in college for already a year now, and like saying that to like, kind of like, I mean, a freshman in general is just so weird. Saying that, just I think like kind of like talking down on anyone who's younger than you is so just embarrassing, especially at our age, because there's so much developing going on between years. I would never criticize, like, I mean, like, overtly criticize, like, the actions of someone trying or, like, expressing themselves at, like, the ages between 18 and fucking 7, like, 18 and, like, 16. Like, these are kids finding themselves. Even still, like, 18, 19. Like, you're still, like, finding yourself and working on yourself. Even past that age, you're still, like, finding and working on yourself, depending on the person, like, what's going on in your life. But, like, this guy says that, and I'm like, okay, man, like, sure, yeah, yeah, like, okay. I was a loser, like how I was like, yeah, you were just like lame, dude, like, you were just like not cool. I was like, what? I mean, like this guy, like, he 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 goes to school in the East Coast, thinks he's like modeling now, kind of like not in the New York scene, but with access to it, and kind of big shots it for that, and I just thought it was so funny. I just thought it was really like it was really grounding because it's just like I think there is like a poison that exists within insecurity that if you yourself are insecure, that is such a dangerous affliction and it can infect all facets of your life. It can like it directly like is degenerative to anything you're working on if you're insecure about yourself or like it just shows. It really shows through your work. If you're not confident in what you're doing, if you're not passionate about the things you're doing, the people you're around, what you love, who you love, and why you're living. What are you living for? Are you gonna live in spite? Are you gonna like are you living for someone else? That makes no sense. I think it's really just like I just you you can't be spiteful in this world at this age or even like in general like in a preteen setting like fledgling of a teenager into adulthood. You're coming into a new body, there's older people around you, you're having new life experiences. I could like yeah, everyone's insecure at that time. Everyone's awkward in like high school and shit and like growing up, even like early college you'll still be like awkward and it's like I don't know. I just think it's so just next level to still be insecure after like just going into a new space and then coming back and then still kind of like kind of just still like projecting your insecurities onto someone else who's like from like your hometown is such a poor like quality. But yeah, so it was really like something I just kind of like laughed off. I've just been thinking about like spite recently because this was something I was talking about with a girlfriend I was with. Just how like kind of a lot of people from the place we grew up in were very spiteful towards like us in a way, and it was because we were different. We just weren't really like we very much didn't we weren't like really conforming to like the general like just population, what was going on at the time, and that made us seem just really weird to everyone. We expressed ourselves stylistically and like with our personality in very different ways than what was common through like our kind of county, and that was seen as very 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 weird through like people our age and like people we like kind of went to school with, and we were like very very notorious for this. And after high school, we connected very much. I mean, we connected all throughout high school. We were always friends, but like after, we were just getting like a retrospective over a break recently, and it was just like, yeah, like you have to let go of spite, and that was like the consensus, the conclusion we came to. And it's just, I mean, it's something that everyone comes to. You just have to let go of that. You can't like have doubts about yourself. You have to. Oh, I'm sorry. There's something going on outside, but you can't have doubts about yourself. You have to like, or if you are having doubts in yourself, like take the time to reflect why you have doubts on something or yourself. Like really like mindfulness and like use self-reflection to figure out like what you're doing and why you're doing it. If you're doing something that doesn't make you happy or doesn't like add value to your life in some sort of way, that is an absolute waste of time. And that's why would you be doing that? Why would you be wasting your own time? You should have more self-respect for yourself than to be like spiteful towards something and just have that much negative energy towards like a certain like artifice. But even then, it's just like I think it's such a gross and degenerative quality to have. But yeah, this is kind of like a short one. I'm gonna blast out some videos right now because I'm kind of neglecting some work. So yeah, I'm gonna do some videos, do some homework, and then go work out. So yeah.